What's up, guys? I'm Johnny Orlando, and we just did an interview at the Zach Sang Show. We talked about music, nervousness, refrigerators, national anthems, all that. So tune in.
Let's do this. Zach Sang Show.
Hello, beautiful human. We do have Johnny Orlando here,
Hey.
Dan and Ricky. But before we dive in, I got to tell you, it's all sponsored by Total Wireless. Now is the right time to make the move. Total Wireless, total confidence. Link in the description. Dude, pumped to have you here.
Pumped to be back.
There was somebody who, like every day, numerous times a day, will hit me up on Instagram and ask for you to come on the show.
Actually?
Yeah, you have very passionate followers, very passionate fans.
Oh, somebody tags us in something all the time.
Yes, numerous times a day,
Yeah,
I'm telling
they
you.
do.
They're going to be so happy. I know you, I see you, and look, it's happening. And we happen to have a lot going on. This is a big year for you.
Yeah.
How are you viewing 2020?
I'm just super excited for it. We have a bunch of stuff coming kind of like down the pipe. It's like last year, but kind of like on steroids. So I'm super excited.
Well, because last year you put out a body of work, but this year we're talking about consistent flow of new music.
That's the game plan, yeah, because we don't want people to be just like waiting for like 8 months again. That's not.
We're hungry.
Yeah.
I see you doing the covers.
Yeah. I've been doing a couple covers, just kind of like trying to keep people in it. But yeah, so we just released Phobias, and then we're gonna do another single like pretty soon, like in I can't say too much, but like next couple months.
Okay.
And then another body of work.
Cool. But so let's tackle covers for a second. That was your foyer into music originally, right?
Yeah.
Is it weird tackling a cover for the first time in a while? Or do you always work covers into your sets? But even when you're filming, it's different.
Yeah, I guess. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like where I started, so it's kind of like I feel like at home. No, I'm playing. But no, I like putting covers in sets because people like know the songs and stuff like that.
But like when you're doing one for the first time in a while, you did one with Mackenzie Ziegler.
Yeah.
Right? I said her last name correctly?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
I have really bad fear of messing up those names.
Yeah, you introduced the wrong one.
Yeah.
The one time. Do you remember?
Roll the clip.
We have Maddie Ziegler here.
Oh my God, I almost
Did you see that?
vomited.
Yeah.
You
so-
saw that? It's so bad.
Dude, I feel like it's tense in this room. We need to breathe. You need to sit back.
Yeah, I
sit
know,
back
bro,
on the
I'm-
couch. Move the mic
Bring your
to you.
microphone with you.
He's
This makes me
excited.
nervous. The
Why
whole
are you
studio.
nervous?
You've
I'm
been here before.
always nervous.
You were, yeah.
I've been nervous for 17 years.
You've been doing this a while.
Yeah.
So, I mean, by the way, nerves should never go away. I feel like nerves are good.
Yeah. It shows you that like you're in it.
Uncomfortable is the right way to be. I mean,
Right.
in some situations, because like when you're not comfortable, you can rise and you can learn whatever, but no need to be nervous.
I'll try.
I feel like that was a nervous laugh. Was there?
You know us. Who are you afraid of?
Who?
Yeah, are you afraid of Dan? Like, what are you
I don't
afraid
know.
is going to happen today during
Is
this
it me 'cause
conversation?
I'm new?
Colors. They're kind of like,
You like the colors?
no, they're like making me nervous.
What?
No, I'm playing.
They're
I'm kidding.
rainbows. They're supposed to be very welcoming.
No,
We have a
they're very
whole
welcoming.
Phobias. Let's dissect this single and well, hold on. How much of what's to come in terms of original music do you have done, or are you currently creating it?
We are still creating it. We have a pretty good kind of like catalog for this year, but we just did like 3 sessions in a row,
Cool.
like this weekend, so that was pretty cool. But we're definitely still making stuff.
So a record like Phobias, how does that begin?
We actually wrote that here in LA. So I just been kind of feeling like a little bit down, like just like not myself. So I kind of like went into the studio that day. Wasn't like super excited about it, which is never a good feeling. But then when we started like writing and getting into it, it kind of just like started pouring out.
Do you take your feelings and then you go right immediately into a studio? It doesn't always work out that way, but
No, which was perfect because when you're not yourself, like when you're like sad or upset or about anything, that's like the perfect time to make music, like make it productive, and then usually that makes me happy in the end, so that's good.
what was that thing that fueled it?
It's just I think it happens to everybody. Just like you have like a period of time every now and again when you're just like not feeling your best.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
Self-doubt,
Right.
questioning. I get it. How do you work out of it? Does a song help you work out of it?
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of like my own like little like therapy session, I guess, because I can kind of like just like talk about myself with no consequence for like 6 hours, which is pretty cool. But mostly it's just time. You just kind of have to wait it out for me.
Is it the same people you're creating all of your records with, or are you going from producer to producer?
No, we work with a ton of people actually, like more than what people usually do. Like usually people like find a group that they like vibe with and they just like stay there, which is great because you're always comfortable and you're always it's like there's no like awkward meeting stage for like an hour into the session. But the problem is your music starts to kind of be linear, like sound the same after a while. So we've been just trying to work with everybody.
Is it because do you feel like you found your sound?
No, actually, that's like a big topic of discussion with me and my label and my family and stuff. We're like trying to, like, I'm young. I don't really know who I am, I guess. So I'm just kind of trying to figure all that out. And with that comes like what I want to do and what I want to make and stuff. So like we have like legit like rock songs. We have like EDM songs, like all over the map. So I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do.
And working with a ton of producers and different people.
It's a great way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You find what comes natural and not easy, but I don't know, where you feel the most fulfilled.
Right.
What sound are you leaning towards? Is there one you like more than others right now?
Right now, we've been just kind of doing like slow stuff, like Phobias type things. But I really like kind of like mixing genres. So I'll do like hip hop drums with like more pop melodies and like chill lyrics, things like that.
Is it hard releasing music if you're not sold on a sound yet? Because you know your fans want the music, but you could look back in a year or two and be like, that wasn't.
But that's growth.
Of course.
That's kind of what happened. Do you hear All These Parties, that song?
Yeah.
So that was like a very experimental stage. It's kind of always been experimental with like me and Darian.
Who's your sister?
Who's my other sister. I have one over there, but I have 3 more. Think about that. But it's always kind of been experimental because we're just kind of like doing our thing. Like we don't really know what we're doing. Like I don't think anybody does. But with what happened with All These Parties was we worked with a producer that was super like kind of EDM focused. He was a Swedish guy, and you know they're all about their upbeat stuff. So that song, it was like a good song, but it wasn't like really what I was down with. So that's kind of when I started to really think about that more.
What is it like working with your sister? Sisters.
It's not like I'm not really focused on them being like my sisters when I'm working with them. I guess like they're just kind of like business partners, and then you kind of like turn it on and like argue sometimes. But it's not like it's good having people that are close to you that know that you know have your best interest in mind.
Totally. But is it hard to tell them that they're wrong or that it needs to be a different way?
Way easier. Way easier. I'd be like, that's a stupid idea. And they're like, okay, fine. Because it's like my sister.
What goes through your head when you make the decision to bring your sisters in instead of somebody else, right? Because those are 2 jobs that like you could be giving to somebody else that's like outside of the Orlando clan.
I don't think it was ever really like a conscious decision. Like it's just kind of always been that way. Like my dad has his own job, but he reads my contracts and stuff like that. We have a lawyer as well, but he kind of is like the business manager / like head of security. So it's kind of it's very in the family.
Cool.
So, it was never really like a conscious decision. No.
Do you feel like it's easier for you to be yourself? Because
I think so, in some ways. Yeah, I guess.
You hesitated there.
Yeah. I mean, like they like bring me back down to who I am, I guess. Like if I'm like being myself all the time, I might be like a little bit nuts because I'm kind of nuts. So they kind of like bring me back down to earth when I go a little bit.
Yeah, when your head gets too big or you float a little bit off the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a good thing.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I guess it results in you not having like a crazy vlog where you're spending trillions of dollars on fancy cars.
True. I guess.
You do have nice sweaters though.
You got,
Thank you.
got
This is a
pricey
Christmas
outfit on.
present, actually.
Yeah. What?
It was a Christmas present.
From who?
Madison, I think. Yeah. It's Santa, actually. Yeah. He always knows what I want. It's crazy.
I don't think you
know
have
how
the
he
same
does that.
Santa that I have.
Yeah.
I didn't get that for Christmas.
We're hanging out with different Santas, bro. Because your drip is gold.
There has to be more than one of them. 'Cause there's no way he gets all.
No
you know what I mean?
way. There's
Yeah,
gotta
how'd
be
you get the
multiple.
good Santa though?
I lucked out, man.
He behaved and you didn't.
I was
That's
a
a
good
solid
boy.
point.
Yeah.
There's a warrant out for your arrest right
Hey,
now.
Wait, what?
no, he doesn't know
Oh.
what he's talking about.
Google it. It's out there.
Tell me about Google that.
Link in the description. Wait, back to your sisters, because you know my sister Mackenzie is always hitting me up, and she's always asking me.
Okay, that tripped me out. Wait, Mackenzie Ziegler? Or
Oh,
you
my
have a
sister
You have a
Mackenzie.
sister. Okay.
Yeah, not
All right.
Mackenzie's Madison Mackenzie Ziegler.
Okay.
I'm the worst. My sister's always hitting me up, and she's like, "Why can't I get a job? Why don't you have anything for me at the studio?" Because I'm like, I don't know if I can do that. Like, I don't know if I could be around my sister
Right.
for like kind of almost every waking moment.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure. Like, we've always kind of been like a close family. Like, people call our family a cult. It's kind of funny, but like we've always been super close.
The Orlando
Is the
Cult.
point,
By
yeah.
the way, like really good sound,
Yeah.
good flow. I like that.
It kind of it flows off the tongue.
Yeah, I'm
well,
into
yeah.
it.
I'm sold.
Yeah, same. But yeah, I don't really think about it because I know that I have to work with them. So like even when I'm mad at them for whatever reason, sibling things, I know that you have to be professional because like we're here in an interview. So if we're fighting, like that's good for nobody, right?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
So I guess it kind of like resolves issues quickly. And like I've noticed whenever we like do a YouTube video or anything, like the mood is always 10 times better after we're done, because it's kind of just like it's just like an environment where you're supposed to have fun. Like, it's really hard not to have fun when you're like making a YouTube video or making a song or whatever else.
That is the truth.
Yeah.
Teenage Fever. Sorry, I said that wrong. That was the last EP that came out. Do you have a
Yeah.
name for whatever this next one's going to be?
Not as of yet. No,
Is it going to be another EP or is it?
it'll be an EP.
Okay.
Yeah. We're saving like the debut album thing for like.
We're exploring.
Yeah.
After this next EP, it'll be a mixtape.
Yeah,
And
I'm
there'll
gonna
be
drop
another-
a couple mixtapes. You know, SoundCloud. That's my new platform.
No, Alec Benjamin called the first body of work he put out a mixtape, not even an EP.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, his debut album's on the way.
He's dope.
He is.
That's the way to go though, because his mixtape was like sick, so it got a bunch of attention.
Yes.
And now when his album comes out, he already has those connections with like Apple Music and all that. So
Truth.
then your debut album blows up.
And he saves himself a sophomore slump
Exactly.
because everybody fears the second album.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. It's a very
Yeah.
scary place to be.
Yeah.
Can never do that. Give me agita. I have a lot of notes here on you, sir, because there's a lot going on in your life. Obviously music, but you're mainly staying in Canada? Or are you coming here often?
I go to school in Canada, so I'm there like most of the time.
I always forget that you're like a real student at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But that has to give you inspiration. That must play into your music.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. Cause like I don't want to go to. Well, I want to go to university, but I don't want to work like a job. Like I don't. There's no shame in
Job?
that,
Ew.
of course. But like I want to do music. That's my thing. So like when I see people like going off to university, I'm like, oh, what are you gonna do? I'm like, oh, like, I don't want to do that.
But like going to school, like you're exposed to real life and real people, and
Yeah.
gives you inspiration to write about.
Right. Yeah. I guess I've never thought of it like that, I guess. But it definitely does give me more normal experiences, I guess. That's kind of like what my parents wanted to do. They wanted to make sure that I wasn't like a weirdo. It's understandable, I guess. So they like threw me in like regular school. I went like hardcore too. Like I go to a hockey school. So like I didn't know what to expect. I don't know if I was going to get like put in lockers and stuff, but it's been pretty good.
Yeah, are they cool to you?
Yeah, they're cool. They're super cool.
Do they respect you because it's like Johnny Orlando? Are you a Canadian treasure?
I hope so. That would be pretty sweet.
You play hockey.
I do play hockey.
I
yeah.
mean, obviously, it's a requirement.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
If you're a male, born
You actually
in
are
Canada,
born with skates, like when the hospital.
they give them to you?
Yeah.
They put them on little
Yeah.
tiny baby skates?
Yeah.
And then they just send the baby off
Yeah.
on ice?
You're good to go. Yeah.
Picturing a newborn trying to skate.
They can't even walk, Zach.
Yeah, I know. It's not
Can you
good.
skate?
No. Well, okay.
I would love to see you skate. I'm not gonna lie.
He can hardly walk.
Dude, it was a huge deal when an ice rink came to my town. And
Where are you from?
Wayne, New Jersey. Proud.
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
You should know how to skate.
What? What?
It's
Because
basically
it's cold?
it's basically Canada. Like
Oh.
it's almost there.
We're like close. Like, yeah, New York is very close. I've been to Niagara Falls a few times. Toronto. We're on the radio in Canada. I gotta learn how to skate and do it properly.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not a hockey skate wearer. I was able to do the figure skates.
I don't believe that.
Yo,
Actually doesn't surprise
That's
me.
like 10 times better too. Imagine with like little white figure skates, like with the picks,
Yeah,
doing
Zach's wearing tights out there.
twirls.
Yeah, next suit.
Daddy
Lace
liked my
socks.
feet real tight. The tighter the tie, the tighter the knot, the more I was able to glide. But I had no ability to stop. But I think my lack of ability to stop has to do with the fact that I lack all core strength.
Right.
You know, so I can't move my body in that direction.
You just like turn your feet.
That's
It's
a lot.
not. It's not even your core, man. It's your ankle. You're strong ankles, right?
You know, I used to have great calves. I was a tap dancer for many moons.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you do so?
I mean, like, not now.
Not
This,
now.
is, this
You
is
can't do
your
it.
time to shine,
Right,
not
right,
mine.
You ever played hockey with Justin Bieber? I assume all Canadians that are young and sing play hockey together.
I have not. No.
There's a club.
It's
a community. Yeah, you can touch it.
Can I?
There's a lot of good energy on that.
For sure.
Oh, yeah. My dog's chewed on it only a few times. But also, so many celebrities have touched it. What's on that? Is that a cannabis sticker?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Let's just put that over there.
Man, he's 17. What are you doing?
I'm not allowed to be around that. We're just gonna stay over here.
Oh, gosh. We're getting old, Dan.
We are. I'm getting old.
Are you TikToking?
I'm TikToking a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get into it.
What do you think of the wave of these kids? You know, you've been through this. You've lived through this before.
It's kind of like funny for me to see cause I'm like, that's definitely what I must have looked like. There's people like going nuts. Like when I was on MagCon, I was like a monster. Like I was like I would do the dumbest things. So it's like kind of funny to see all that happen again.
You would do the dumbest things for attention and views.
Yeah, I was just like an idiot on the internet. So it's kind of funny to see all that happen again.
So advice to yourself and or other creators, what would you say?
Just take a minute and calm down. Like 6 months ago, you were like at school chilling.
Truth.
Yeah. So I wish I had told that to myself or somebody had told it to me. Because I looked like really stupid for a couple months there.
Have you come out of it?
I think so. You tell me.
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, dude, I wasn't totally in the loop on the MadCon.
Mag.
I remember
Mag.
last time you
era.
had no idea what
Yeah, because
it was.
MadCon is something. Like, I know it's a tour. Now I got something in my eye. I know it's a tour. I watched that Cameron Dallas reality show.
Yeah.
Is that same tour, right?
Yeah, I think that was Europe though, right? Madison? Yeah. So yeah, I didn't go to that.
O2L? That's like pre everybody, right?
That
Do
was
you
like,
remember?
yeah, like years ago. I remember that.
Now I'm really dating myself. No, but I was kind of in the loop. It's interesting to see what's happening with TikTok though, because it's giving birth to a whole new group of celebrity and a whole new group of influencer. And is it lasting? Is it?
I think it'll be like last time, like the Musical.ly wave. Like most people will kind of fizzle out after a while, but then there'll be like a couple that kind of go on to do stuff.
Do you feel like talent has risen since the wave you were a part of? And like
Yeah, for
those
sure.
who didn't deserve to or
Yeah.
didn't have the
Well,
merit?
I mean, it's definitely a mix, but like the people that like just kind of like mess around, like I don't know if they'll have like long-term careers, you know what I mean? Because I want to do music like for a really long time. Like that's my goal. But like I don't know how you're gonna like once you're like 30, like are you gonna like party still and like post it on social media? Like I don't know.
I'm 30.
Yeah.
I want no part of that.
Exactly. Maddie, she's like 21, and you don't want any part of that. How old are you? 23.
23, 21. same
She
thing.
doesn't even party anymore.
Yeah, I'm over it.
You're
Legit.
totally in the loop on your employee's age.
Yeah.
You really
Yeah.
got you're a good boss.
What's your birthday again?
Jesus. He doesn't look
August
at it when he
20th.
cuts
I'm
the
kidding.
checks, you know?
All right, Johnny, on January 18th, you tweeted, I write too many songs about you.
Oh, who? Is it Jacob Sartorius?
What?
Kidding.
It's a girl from Canada.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Tell us more about her.
Oh, I
You
don't
sound
know.
like such a creepy 30-year-old.
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
I don't know. Yeah, just a girl from Canada that I had a thing with for a little while.
What's the last lyric you wrote about her? Share it.
A song called Toxic.
Doesn't sound like a very nice thing to call someone.
No, a song called Wait. That was the last one.
Okay.
Yeah, I've written 3. It's just like easy content. It's nothing against her.
No, it is.
Are you together?
No,
Were you together? I understand.
complicated.
I get it.
Yeah.
It's a weird gray area.
hmm
Is this why you were nervous to come here? Because we would ask you questions like
no.
this.
no.
By the way, I think I'm very impressed with the title of your first EP, the new Roman numerals.
Oh yeah. Oh my
The s-
first
the start of
like
your
years
YouTube.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pressure's on to have a good title for this next one.
I know. How'd you like Teenage Fever? Was it like so-so?
Teenage Fever's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Do you feel like I was like copying Drake?
Well, I mean, are you still a teenager today?
I am 17.
Wow, you're
I have a couple
so
more years.
young.
Thank you.
What I would give to be 17 again. Oh,
Isn't that a movie?
yes, it is.
Yes.
Starring Zac Efron.
Zach sang.
Yes. Were you even alive when that movie came out? Barely.
When did it come out?
I mean, I was probably in middle school.
Yeah, it
So
was a
no.
long time
Sterling
ago.
Knight was in that movie. Sterling Knight. Do you even know him?
No.
Do you know Sonny with a Chance?
Uh.
No. You're too
No.
young. Demi Lovato, Phil the Feature?
Oh yeah. I thought.
You-
Yeah, I know that one.
Phil the Feature? Even
Sounds
Stevens?
familiar.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Drake and Josh?
Yeah.
All that?
Yeah. I was on that.
Oh, yeah, you were on the new one.
On
That
the new one,
Doesn't
yeah.
count, sorry.
Yeah. I didn't know about it before that.
There's a new Drake and Josh.
Wait, you didn't know about it before?
All that.
Ah!
I know. I was never really a Nickelodeon kid when I was little. I was never really a TV kid. I was like a YouTube.
Don't you
Yeah.
do Nickelodeon stuff now still?
Yeah. Like yeah, sometimes.
He was on the Substitute Show.
That was so much fun.
Was it real?
It was. Yeah. As far as I know. I don't know. It seemed real though.
They keep you out of it for, security measures.
Right. It was nuts though. Like, I also like don't really remember much of it because I woke up at like 3 a.m. to go to Culver City, like downtown LA
Okay.
to do it. I was like half asleep the whole day, so I kind of just like was on autopilot.
I totally get it.
Yeah,
But look good. Prosthetics
Thanks,
look good
man.
on you.
that was so uncomfortable. I glued my hair for like 3 weeks after that.
How long did it take?
The prosthetics,
Yeah.
like 3 hours, I think. Maddie,
Jeez.
3 hours.
Just go to your sister, call your answers.
Confirmation.
Dude,
About 3 hours.
I have a lot of respect for people who wear prosthetics or a lot of makeup.
Me too, man. I can't do it.
I've been watching RuPaul's Drag Race. Highly recommend.
Yeah.
Highly recommend. Obsessed. A lot of respect. They glue their eyebrows. Mm-hmm. Their
Really?
eyebrows, yeah. Because then they
Like every day.
they do makeup over it. It's wild. It's worth it. A lot of drama, a lot of tea.
See.
It's good stuff.
Speaking of tea, last time you're here, did we ask if Gen Z was real? I think the fans really like that
probably.
question.
Yeah. I think that question's kind of like died a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. But I saw you guys are working together. Like you did something with her recently, right?
Yeah, we did that cover thing.
Is that not awkward, weird?
No.
You guys are still
I've
cool?
known her for way longer than the Gen Z thing has been alive, I guess. So it's kind of, we've always been friends. So I don't think it's, like I don't really care about like, oh, you guys are dating. Like it doesn't really affect me. You know what I mean?
You're an actual human
Yeah.
outside of the rumors and the
Yeah.
hearsay
Yeah.
and the fan branding. Question. Next cover, what are you going to do?
We're actually thinking about who we're gonna have on. We have a couple options.
Oh,
Don't know what song yet. We'll probably do like a Billie Eilish one because I like Billie.
who are the options?
Can I say that? like nothing's confirmed yet, so I don't want to get any hopes up. But I'm going for like people around my age that are like singers. So that's kind of like you kind of know who I'm talking about.
So where's my invitation?
Well, you're not his age and you can't sing.
I'm
So.
close to his age.
I wasn't gonna say it.
I don't know what you're saying, but I think I got a lot of talent. And I think with the right prosthetics, I
think
can
you
look
have-
real young.
Right past that, I think you have potential for sure.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. I'm very excited for the CP.
Thank you.
I'm excited to hear how it sounds and really compare it to everything else. Because it's exploration. You're figuring it out.
Yeah, for sure.
But the music is still real and authentic. Phobias, great record. Totally
you.
worth your time. Link to the music video, we'll put it below. Daniel Zolot, final thoughts?
Well, I just want to ask. I know you're not. You kind of said you're not a big fan of all these parties, but like, who had to clean up that house? Tell me about the music video. Why the parrot and the snake?
Oh, the snake was spooky, man.
Yeah,
it was real spooky.
Not into snakes.
No, I'm not a snake guy for sure. No, it was weird. It was like slithering too. It was like, because they have like muscles everywhere, so it's kind of like squeezes you.
Yeah.
It's really gross. Parrot was so sick though. Parrot was so cool.
Did it talk?
No, but it was just dope all the time.
You know, that snake could have probably eaten that parrot.
For sure. Yeah, they were kept in like separate.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
But that was probably the most fun I've had in a music video for sure.
How does that creative even come to be?
I think like with like the parties vibe, like I'm not really sure. I think it was just like, I don't know how the destroying everything came about, but I'm not upset about it because that was really, really fun. But we just kind of wanted to, the idea was, it was like the morning after a party. Yeah.
And obviously you need a snake and a parrot there.
Of course, yeah. What's a great party without a snake and a parrot? Right?
Truth.
All my parties are snakes.
True.
What are you thinking, Dan?
I was just wondering, like, that's stupid.
What?
No, say it.
Like, if you were to get in a fight with a giant snake or a giant parrot, which one would you rather battle? Because you know what the snake can do, but you never know what the parrot could do.
Yeah, the parrot can peck your eyes out.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't want to mess with a giant bird, but like a snake can obviously just strangle you and bite you.
Yeah, or eat you.
True. Because
Yeah.
like talons, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
They could just like fly and drop you.
Yeah, exactly.
But if the snakes are kind of like greasy, so like you can maybe
What?
like greasy,
Are the Greeks?
like a little greasy.
Yeah,
Are
they
they?
got natural juices.
Like oils.
I've never touched a snake that was greasy.
Snake oil salesman exists for a reason.
Yeah,
Oily.
Yeah,
they're kind of greasy. Yeah, I feel like I could just like slither away.
No
eat
way.
myself.
There's no way you could
Absolutely not.
slither out of a snake's grasp.
Yeah, if
No
it was
way.
if it was a
No.
big enough snake, how are they supposed to get
Johnny.
like tension on me?
Johnny, they could kill deer.
I'm
No.
looking at your physical being.
Listen, I'm a big guy. I for sure could out snake a snake.
I don't think you could
There's
outsnake a
no
snake.
doubt in my mind. I
So
could
you
slither
think if
away.
you were put in a battle, you could beat the snake and lose to
I
the,
just like
the parrot?
dolphin. You know, like the what's the swim move? That's like the
Oh, the
You dolphin?
just like hit the body roll. You know,
The
all
snake's
the
gonna
TikToks.
slither away with
I've
you
been
in his
practicing
stomach.
for, like I was on Musical.ly, bro. I have it down.
man, I don't know.
You got to know something. I know somebody who happens to own the largest like anaconda or python in the country. It's in Kansas City, Missouri. It's called Medusa.
That makes sense.
There's something about Kansas City that
Something about
screams
Missouri
a
freaks me
large
out.
reptile.
Missouri freaks me out. Yeah.
Dude, they keep it in a basement in this giant tank. It's massive.
Can you look at it?
Yeah. I
But
would-
Medusa though.
How big is it?
It's. Can somebody Google Medusa, Kansas City?
Medusa,
like
Kansas-
snake. They'll tell you. It's very famous. I've held it before. It's gross.
It is gross. Like I don't get snakes. I don't.
I
I think
also.
snakes are cool.
25
cool?
feet,
Yeah.
2
Why?
inches.
Yeah, that's
Snakes are so cool.
They're
what do you-
so unpredictable.
They're
it
very
freaks
friendly.
Me out.
no.
They just want to be close
Until
to your
they're
body
not.
warmth.
That's not true. That's not true.
Like,
that's not true.
what if they want to like? If they're like, oh, this isn't hot enough. Let me just bite a hole and slither.
I've never been bit by a snake, and I've held many.
Me
Okay,
neither,
you should hold
but-
Medusa.
Okay.
25 feet.
25 feet, 2 inches, and it weighs 350 pounds.
Yeah, no thanks.
All right, here's
I
what we're
don't
gonna
want
do.
anything to do with that.
Next
like,
time
that just
you,
doesn't
next
sound
time he
appealing.
comes in, we're gonna bring the snake in, and you're gonna fight it.
Either
I will jump out that window so quickly. Like you wouldn't
that's a double pane glass, bro.
head first. I have a pointy head, man. I swear, it's like the things you break the glass with in the cars. I'll go straight through. I swear to God.
When do you go back to Canada?
like 3 weeks probably. I'm on March break right now.
Do you have
so-
like a house here?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You have famous friends?
Like kind of a little bit. Not really. Not like Justin Bieber famous, but like
I saw a photo of you with Shawn Mendes.
that was pretty sweet.
I
He was
don't-
awesome. He was really cool.
Did you see him recently?
I saw him at like a month ago maybe at when the Grammys were.
I follow so many Shawn Mendes fan accounts. I just can't keep track. Oh, I love
You're trying to
him.
track him down?
No, I'm just, I find a lot, I'm very interested in some hyper focused, diligent, almost journalistic fan accounts. They're like almost private eyes.
Yeah.
And they have like sleeper cells all over the world of people
Right.
who feed information into them
We have one of those. Yeah.
where Johnny Orlando is at all times.
Like kind of. Yeah.
Those exist for, big stars, Canadian gems.
Wow.
Yes,
That's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me. I'm a Canadian gem, guys.
you are. You are one of the prides of Canada, one of the greatest lands. But I do follow the Shawn Mendes stalker account.
Wasn't there an app like that told you where? Do you know Cody Simpson?
Yeah,
Of course.
Wasn't there an app that told you where he was? Do you remember that?
that's weird. What?
I swear there was an app that like showed you where Cody Simpson was.
Aye,
at all
aye,
times.
aye.
Yeah.
Get it? That was his song with Flo Rida.
Oh, wow.
Oh, didn't pick up on that one.
Great.
Canada has a great national anthem.
Oh yeah.
my God.
The best. Why
Yeah.
are you saying oh no? Does he want to sing it?
Because I bring it up. It's so good. I bring it up all the time.
It's the best.
Yeah, you wanna
It
sing
really
it?
is.
Okay, but
I only know the opening line.
Oh shit.
That's
Wait.
Are you kidding? That's America's.
That's ours.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land. That's all I know.
That's all you know.
Yeah.
what do you
Okay.
know? Finish it.
Bro, I'm Canadian. I know the whole thing.
Are
Do
you
know the
sure?
American- I'll only do it if you sing the American.
Yeah.
anthem. Like full like.
I don't think Zach
up
knows.
to
Do you
the
know the
flag.
full?
I pledge allegiance
No, that's
to
the
the flag.
that's the pledge.
Put a
The
flag up
anthem.
there. That's the pledge. Yeah.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail while the twilight's last gleaming? Oh,
Whose bright
Whose
stars
bright
stand
stars
by stars through the perilous fight. The ramparts we wash.
We're so-
Yeah, I know it. I know
I don't
it.
think you do know it.
Abbreviating the
I don't
anthem.
think you do.
It also wasn't even good execution. Like, he's not even
No,
good
it
at
was all,
singing.
you were all off time, man. I was trying to do a little drum beat. I couldn't even do it.
Some of the most amazing people have sang that song. I am not going to destroy it like that.
True.
I'll sing more of like America the Beautiful. That's more my speed. I'm a talk singer.
Yeah.
Yeah, tinger.
All right, this has gone. I actually have a real question.
What's up?
So the Phobias music video.
Mhm.
Are you shedding a little tear in this at around a minute 41? Looks like you're wiping a tear off your face.
I said this in an interview, and the director got mad at me for what I said. So it's a very real tear. Yes. It was 100% real.
Wow, it looked like you were stressed on set. And it manifested in you crying.
Exactly. It all poured out all into right there.
But it played.
Yeah.
This is a cool music video, though.
Thank
You're
you.
a hoot and a half.
I like this one.
Dan approved. That's a big
I'm
deal.
a, did you say I'm a hoot and a half?
Yeah, you are.
That's awesome.
Johnny Orlando, very excited for the next EP. Final thoughts from anybody? Video Ali?
Is there anything else you would like to share? Anything that you know your fans would be disappointed if we didn't touch on?
I don't think so. I think we covered it all.
Johnny Orlando, we covered a lot. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
You're great, dude. Thanks for hanging. Hey, beautiful human. Thanks for watching our full interview, but I get it. Like, a full interview is a lot. So we got a clips channel. We don't expect you to watch the full thing anymore, so we just gave you the highlights. Please subscribe and notifications and all that stuff. Okay, cool. I love you.